what happened here? I'm not feeling it. So I didn't even know what coming was for me as a lady. So tell me about your first experience. Did you come? Did you expect coming? What? Were you disappointed? Because I was disappointed.
Okay, I wasn't really disappointed because there is this saying in Ghana, like big dicks are the best.
Okay.
Like, it should be big, thick, curved, slightly curved.
Curved.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when I had
So that was
met
your expectation.
with the virgin, he touched me. I was like, nah, don't do that.
Okay.
But one thing for me I like is when a man grabs my ass.
Your ass.
Like
Did he do that?
he did.
Okay.
And that was what like, oh okay, Elenoko, like Ibanya Chumi. It was like, that was
Okay.
what
That was your
came
experience.
into.
Okay.
So we started kissing.
And then things happen.
And one thing I liked about him was he prefers the neck.
The neck.
Yeah.
So-
He could go on and on and on.
So you mean your first time was excellent?
It wasn't excellent,
Okay.
but
She was impressed.
I was like, trust me, I can go for him to smash over and over and over again, even if we are no more there.
Okay, so then that's why you obsessed with big dick, right?
I think
Yes.
Okay, then I think you were
the
fortunate because
initiation influence.
yeah, I think you're one. I mean, kudos to him wherever he is now. So, Ohine, what was your first time like? Did you know what ejaculation was coming as a man? How to make your woman come as well? And I mean, she coming. What did you expect?
Honestly, you've seen stuff, heard stuff.
Yeah.
Like you've read books, you've been taught science class,
Reproduction.
Hey!
system, the favorite topic when everybody gets gaga crazy. Everybody, biology class, everybody will be
Everybody
there,
likes to talk
seated.
about
everybody
sex,
will be full
yeah.
when it gets to topics like that. And like you have an idea, like you've actually read and heard, but you get there and you don't really know what this is
What
all
was it
about.
like? Tell us.
What
in
was the
room that day.
experience
Yes,
What
yes.
happened?
Oh.
Your first time.
As an amateur, like blank, nothing. It was just following the rhythm,
Okay.
and I think that was a cool experience because both were novice. Like both
Okay,
of us
both
were
of you were
novice.
not really-
Yeah, were novice.
I mean,
so,
you were young,
Like
so.
there was nothing extreme, but it was like okay, we need to get this done, and it's being worked out.
So, but when you were, if it was your first time, did you know, okay, I'm about to come? Because usually during sex, I know that when guys are about to come, they know and they say,
Yeah,
I'm coming.
guys know.
So, what your first time? Did you know that you were coming?
The experience alerts you.
Okay.
So you know, you
What
feel you're getting to the peak of it.
That feeling, that's what I want you to describe.
How was it?
Like, what did you feel physically in the mind? Where were you? Like, I mean,
You're like cloud
Cloud nine.
What the cloud 11 or 12.
did you shake? Did you scream? Were you shocked?
With a scream would be drama, but you just had to grasp the
Oh,
person.
okay, so there's still,
and the
like-
moment, yes, there's it's like that moment you just don't want to let go of the person.
Okay.
And that was just the bit of experience. It wasn't too much of a
Okay,
drama.
let me come in here.
come
Yeah.
in.
You see, when I was having sex the first time, the guy when he was coming, I don't know, but I love this thing. Like he held my neck. It wasn't
Like he choked you?
yes.
Okay, you are a bit of a wild one here.
Sorry.
The thighs were shaking. I think he didn't
Okay,
know
his
he
thighs
was
were-
coming.
okay.
But I felt
you
I
were
felt like
shaking.
he was shaking.
Okay, he was shaking.
He didn't know he was coming. So
No, but why? Like, I mean,
at times,
sometimes.
see, he was trying to like
You like
hold
hold back.
I don't
Yes,
want
but
to
he
say that,
knew.
but women have more strength in bed
Yeah,
than
yeah,
men.
yeah,
So
certain.
I think he was trying to
Oh,
hold
we'll
back
get back to
because
that
I
one.
told him not now. Like I was saying, not now. Like not
Okay,
now.
you knew, you
Have back,
sensed
have
that.
back,
Yeah.
like,
Like,
nah,
nah.
yeah, hold on.
Why did you do that? Was it that you wanted to come with him, or why?
It's not because
you wanted to
it
feel
just
more
felt
more
good,
pleasure.
like
You
more
wanted more
thrusting,
thrusting.
like more
Yeah,
ouch, more.
it happens.
like more,
Let me ask this: do you ever experience where, like, when he's about to come, the thrust become more rhythmic and
Yeah,
faster,
more
and it
rhythmic
feels
and faster.
so better?
Yes,
And
yes,
when he just comes, it's like, oh, you shouldn't have.
It actually
come that
depends on
early.
that position you guys work
Oh, okay.
in. Yeah.
So positions also influence late or early
Yes,
coming.
yes,
Okay, so this is to both of you. Have you ever experienced or have you ever been in a situation where you have to fake it? For a guy, I don't know, but then you tell me.
Can you fake
I don't
it?
know. You tell me.
For a guy, I don't.
Guys, do you think?
I'm here to learn the technique.
But you haven't faked before. Is it even possible for guys to fake?
Yeah, it's possible.
I think for guys, the only thing that can be
So let's
done
be real
is
here.
to I'm
Like,
being
be
real.
real.
The only thing that can be done, I think, for guys is in a situation where you don't want her to know, maybe with the timing, you don't want her to know you've come, like, so then you'd want to still maybe
Behave like you were
nothing
coming.
happened. You'd about to keep in a mood for a
But
while
then,
and fake it again, because guys, you can still
But
pump
then
up
I'm
and
thinking, think that you are gonna come.
I think
That you
Yeah.
so that
itself-
what? So that put her in
It
the
be-
mood
it
or
be
what?
this-
No,
thing
you know,
some,
sex
maybe this
itself
thing-
has its around it. You know, everybody wants to look good. Everybody wants to be there.
The boss. Yeah.
Like,
I'm the champion.
I was pro. Even when it's everybody wants to act. You know.
No, but you see, this
Because-
everybody that you are saying
Most
isn't
people.
men. Most men. I mean,
I
let's be
think
real
it's
here
on both sides.
because.
The faking of the orgasm.
But you see, I realized that when I spoke to a lot of women about this, and most of the women, they tell me, I'm faking so that either he finishes fast because probably I'm feeling sore. I'm faking it so that he feels he's doing a good job. I'm faking it so that so it's always like, at the end of the day, it's him. So
yeah, we think about the
oh wait,
man.
I'm coming. So it's like I'm faking it so that he. So then don't you think that everybody trying to prove that they're a pro here, that everybody, don't you think it's a bit about most men trying to prove? Because it's like it hurts them when they don't come out as the pro in the situation.
You know, culture in its own way has defined a man. That's
I like the
that's
mention. Okay.
here, like in here, Africa has defined a man in some sense.
Okay.
So then it's expected of a man some duties to be accomplished or to be performed.
Okay.
So a man is seen in a way, you know, even guys will minuncho or something, you know, my lord and all that, like you know, like men having seen in a way. So I think it's culture has influenced that in a way. So then men actually would want to still take charge, rule.
Yeah.
So even in this context, men not allowing women to take charge in bed is part of the reasons why some women don't achieve their orgasm.
So that great. So it means that this culture, so far, has it been good for us? Is it a negative influence or a positive one? Because for me, I think it's negative in a way.
When we talk about sex, I think it has
Because
its
I don't know about out there, but in Ghana or Africa, you know, some parts I've heard that women can't even be on top.
Yeah.
Women can't do that. Like, it's even a shame. Even women, we can't even talk about sex or our sexuality. So this culture thing,
yeah.
do you think it's how is it influencing our sex lives?
It has negative and positive
Okay,
side.
alright.
For instance, as a young girl, you're going. It's good to talk about sex,
Okay.
but not to indulge in the act.
Okay.
Talk about it, like let your daughter or son feel free.
Like education, educate them.
education, yes, but make sure, but don't put fear. You see, fear. When
The
you put
fear.
fear. I tried it because it wasn't because of fear or
You were
anything,
curious.
but I was curious because
So you wanted to know what is all this thing that they said I shouldn't do, I shouldn't stick
but in most cases, it has a more negative impact on the
Which
individual.
is what are the negative ones?
For instance,
Okay.
okay, since you are telling me not to go out there and have sex, that is when masturbation comes in.
Okay.
That is when, like, we play in Tokonklo, like in the
Like,
Ghan word.
Mama, papa.
Mama, papa.
So
you
as
know,
kids, you touch yourselves, you do stuff.
you see, it happens like that. So,
But what the cultural influence I'm talking
the
about
influence,
here
the-
is hierarchy kind of
patriarchy,
thing
yeah.
that
Man in
has
charge.
made men always, they wear their egos on their shoulders. Like anything that you're doing, you need to be careful as not to make him uncomfortable.
because
Even in
they've taught
bed.
them that,
So then,
man and down.
and you as a man right now, I don't know if you're like that, but how would you feel if you have sex with a woman and she gives you the impression, you know what, you didn't do anything, like I don't feel this. What would you what like primarily how would you feel and how would you handle that?
It's a lesson supposed to be learned in different ways.
Okay.
If she says that, it's supposed to give
Sometimes
you
she may not say, but then from her
her
body
body
language, you know that
actions and-
Chale, you didn't do one yeshi.
one yeshi, then that means there's work you'd have to do. You'd have to critically steady yourself.
Okay.
Some of the men actually admit the fact but act bossy.
Great.
But back to your first question about the cultural thing, the influence, the negative sides and positive. I think for the negative sides, it makes the women, it makes the, for the positive, it makes the women stick to your husbands. Like it makes them stick to wherever they are.
They don't
so,
explore.
so they don't explore. So you did one side. It's cool. That is like a cool reason.
You're just one side.
Yeah.
No, but then is it positive? Because wait, is it
Culturally.
positive? Culturally, but
What,
then
what if he's not
no, that's what I'm
satisfying
saying.
you?
That is it positive that okay, culturally it's positive for the guy because I'm a lady, then my husband is not satisfying me, but because I'm stuck to him because of culture, I'm there and I'm just receiving boring sex for the rest of my life. How is that positive for me?
But
then I get your point. But this is what I'm saying. If you say positive, then it's not for both sides.
It's not for both sides, but the assumption, you know, these things are mythical. Like they have their own ideas.
Okay, what's
and
your
logic
negative?
about it.
What's your negative?
But
If this is the positive, I want to hear the negative.
but for the negative, it makes the woman, it keeps the woman in so preventing the woman for the first one, the positive, not allowing the woman
to be promiscuous,
going out and doing all that. For the negative, I would say that it makes the women fake it. It makes the women fake it more, and it makes the men lose some respect.
Okay.
In the sight of the women, like indirectly, I'm talking about culture here.
Okay,
We're talking about culture.
Sure.
We're not really talking about.
Yeah.
It makes the response of the man to the response of the woman to the man.
Okay.
Not enough.
Okay. So
One
like in
way
the
or the other.
household,
Yeah.
she'll fake it in bed, but or her kana be man hu ni.
Exactly.
Okay, I unya she.
Little quarrels turn into boom.
No. Some men when they enter the room, they're honoring you. Like they just push you back.
You know, culture has made it. Culture has made it like that, but it's communication.
But you see, fine with the talk of culture. You as a man and you as a lady, what would you tell people out there who are so stuck up in this, box of culture that is saying that, you know what, as a man, you can't afford to lose in the bedroom. As a woman, you can't afford to even share what you're feeling to help your sexual life. So you as a woman, what would you tell other ladies that when you like to undo that thing in their head so that they can enjoy sex? Because a lot of women are not enjoying sex because they're afraid. If I tell him that this is how I'm feeling, if I show any signs that I'm not enjoying this, it will reduce him as a man. But then why is it that most women are afraid of letting a man know the truth just because it will reduce him as a man? So what would you tell other ladies?
Okay, let me say this. Yeah. We are in the 21st century, and as the world keeps getting bigger, or as the population keeps getting like it grows bigger, the more things are changing. And let me say, culture in the 90s is no more like culture in the 21st century. Now, 21st century, you can sit down, talk to your mates about it. Go tell whatever your mates told you to your mom. Your mom tries to elaborate everything, and I think then you have a more clarity on what to do.
But do you think in the 21st century, like parents are still talking about sex with their children?
In this 21st century, I think kids are more closer to
their parents.
Parents more than ever now.
Well, with that, I bet to differ in a way because. Well, I mean, continue. I mean,
So for a girl who thinks, okay, she can't do anything because culture says, nah, I should wait when I get married. I should see curiosity. If you have fantasies, like fulfill them.
No,
fulfill them.
Get it
If
out.
you
Get it
have
out.
fantasies,
Yeah.
fulfill them. Don't go and
don't
be like,
wait.
oh gosh, I wish I were a kid.
yeah, to have done
If
this.
you feel like hitting, if you feel like going for a BJ, if you like go do it. If it doesn't work, then you come sit down.
And then
you
learn.
get to know yourself more as you grow up. You be like, oh, okay. If you put your hand there, you'll be like, oh, okay. This is how it is. This
So
is
you
how-
explore
like,
yourself.
You explore yourself. That is how it works.
So then, you are telling us that no more to faking. Let's get to know our bodies so
get
that we
to
know
know
what to
your
expect.
get to know your body.
Okay.
Yes.
Ohene, what were you
Me, I
countering?
beg to differ.
Okay.
On the issue, so what are you promoting now? If you feel, go and do it. No, people can't go on the street and have sex on the street just because you
No,
feel it.
Ohene, people are having a lot of sex.
Yes,
So we might as well just
accept.
say
no,
it.
no, no. I accept, and I'm saying it. But the issue of following just your feelings, it shouldn't always be about
Okay.
your feelings.
It should
But
be
then
about
who?
who's feeling.
No, tell me what you feel. Like, what? Okay, what should it be about?
It should be a consensus. Like you know, it should be mutual. Like
Okay, Ohene, right now you are representing a lot of guys here right now.
yeah, I'm representing them.
So, what are you telling guys who are sexually active that okay, in the bedroom, in other, like, for us to have a mutual climax or to enjoy this to the max, both of us, what do you do with the lady? Because it's like most guys think, for me, if I hit it, I switch positions, I lift her leg, and you know, I stroke hard, then I'm being a man. Meanwhile, she's not enjoying it, she's not reaching anything, she's not. What would you tell guys? That's what I want to know. Right now, you're representing all guys.
So yeah, I get it.
Uh-huh.
But for the guys, I think we need to. You need to connect with your partner. The truth should start outside the bedroom and move into the bedroom.
Okay.
You know, the truth shouldn't just be outside. So when she says, "Do this for me," you did it, or you didn't tell a lie, or the truth should start outside the bedroom and move into the bedroom.
Okay.
I'm saying this because the communication should be real. Like, be
Great.
real to
Be
yourself,
real.
each other. You know, have conversations while it's happening. Have conversations. Talk to each other.
Boy,
What's
listen,
happening?
I know.
What it's not. It's
Listen,
not moving.
I know
think we
guys.
can move.
I know guys who talk to their girlfriends, but they don't talk about the sexual
Great,
things that
great,
go on in
great,
the.
great, great.
See, no, listen. I did.
Would
no,
you
no,
allow
no,
me
no.
for a
I had a
second?
friend. No. Let me come. I have this friend. Yeah, she had sex with the guy. After she didn't really feel okay, so she was like, "Oh, babe, come sit down. Let's talk." The guy was like, "Chale me ya ekwe, me ya maba. We talk about."
But
They
don't you
never
think-
got to talk
See,
about that
see,
issue.
no. See,
let him finish.
with what you're talking here, it's about communication. If you look into communication, you realize that communication between men and women are different.
Great.
Men pull out after ejaculation.
Yeah.
Like it is a phenomenon. Men pull out.
Okay.
It is up to the man to learn how to still keep in tune.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
you
So
get
you
it?
mean a lot of men are out of
It's I would say it has its own natural phenomenon. It has its own natural things to do with. But women should understand that men actually naturally pull out after sex, especially after ejaculation. So then it takes a real man, good man,
remain attached.
to be able to remain attached and still keep the moment for the woman.
Okay,
Because women actually take longer, you know. Yes.
Okay, so Ohene, it's saying that we should have more conversation, especially outside the bedroom. Don't wait till you get there. You're about to fuck, then you want to do things, but then on that date, the phone call, the things you talk about, be real with her. And Miss Na is also telling us that, ladies, explore your body, get to know yourself, and so that when you're in the bedroom, you know what to expect. And don't be too tolerant, right? Don't give off the wrong impression that you're doing so well. And we should also, for me, we should also undo that cultural thing that the man must be macho and that. Okay, so at this point, we'll be going for Vox Pop. We want to hear what Ghanaians have to say about coming, faking it, and all that. This is Let's Talk About Sex with me on Pulse We'll be right back.
That one, the mintimint, and it depends on what bar. So fake and your whole lie.
Can me say in the behind me about the means and many or by a bibina or fake camel.
Then a man who's with fake.
Because depending the way I me. So me, she me, ye be none home by me. But so fake camel.
Say, be a wound, yes, shake, and I said, then hope. Oh, okay.
It's all about the society. We don't teach them what it is to come as a woman, and they're meant to. They don't even know. They think they have to come, and I think it's wrong. A woman has to come. I mean,
so that is two ways.
two ways.
Okay, so what would you tell ladies out there and even gentlemen when they're having sex, what they should look out for and how to not fake it?
They should tell the men what entices them. What they enjoy during sex. They should open up. They should be open-minded. Express your feelings. Let them know this is what I enjoy. Do that, and it will make me, be flexible during sex, and then it will make it more natural. You don't have to fake for a man. I think it's wrong. You should know where, it's two-way thing. That's sex. Two people, mutual agreement. So you have to come, I have to come. Play with me. Do the fucking. If you have to play with my anus, do it.
Thank
Just express your feelings. I think that is the way to do it.
Oh, say, many of by she won't pay mass and home by bar. Niamu say to me, bamming. A boy also, baby also, or to me, then Philly say, or to me, cow. Aha.
To be a cow.
Oh, a be a campaign. Experience a young woman, no.
Okay, now also who by then.
Minim cratch, I say, Mahoba. I ever be to say,
okay, now ya tisu say mbani bi wo ho a omu fake omu hu mba e kra no mo yes omu ho aba oh obi mo amu pretend nti de na ma mbani bi pretend so omu ho aba
oh oba bi wo ho so o fake sara e bo ho o ma sounds ba e bo ho enye the correct way oh and then e bo sugar daddy for na omoji omo sa
Papa no say na wo nkasa wo yeah you're correct
adwuma man no hu say me bo adwuma no
so pretend
oh dabi
who are pretending
oh dabi
yeah you're correct okay thank you. Wow, that was something, right? You're welcome back from the Vox Pop. This is Let's Talk About Sex with me, Roxanne, on Pulse TV. So people day, but you day, Okay, so now we are talking about faking it, getting into it. Why do people fake it? And even like my most important question, how do you know you are even coming? But we'll come back to that. But tell me, as a woman, why would you fake it?
To please the man.
To please the man. As a man, why would you fake it?
Oh, hardly do men fake it.
Okay.
But I think it all comes back to trying to look bossy,
macho,
playing the boss role, and also to please the woman. Sometimes some women are also boring.
Okay, boring
So,
in terms of what?
Like, it's all about you trying to get rid of.
Her.
Just
so like you want her to see sexually, you're over and done with, so that you can get off.
You can't get the orgasm without sex. So then,
okay, who can get orgasm without sex? Men or women?
Both men and women.
Both. Okay,
It's not just about the penetration.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
So then people would want to just get rid of the partner. For women to just get rid of the guy sometimes, and for guys to please the woman.
Well, okay, so from what I heard, and personally, I think most women will fake it maybe when they are tired, maybe they are sore, she's not coming, and then the guy is still hitting, and she's dried, and then she wants to get it over and done with, so she'll just moan harder and then just say she's coming, and then she'll shake here and there, so that the guy will psych himself to maybe come to, so that we'll be done. And as you say, some women will also fake it so that the guy will feel that he's doing something. But I wouldn't for that reason, so that the guy will feel like he's doing something. Because if he's not doing something and it's the two of us, who is benefiting?
Listen, sometimes some men give in to whatever the woman asks. during sex. Like
Okay.
they give in during sex when they know that okay, he's doing something.
So you want some money or you want some?
I'm hitting her right. So like
It's a bit to get what you want from
But
a
so
man.
does it
Really.
work like that? Like
No,
during
no,
sex,
no.
like baby, I want this. Like he's coming.
yeah, it works. It works. It works.
Really?
It works
ju-
for you.
It works for some friends I know.
That's
It
no,
was
no. See, this
selfishness.
No, let her
I
finish.
know.
Let her finish.
God.
Okay, so she said it works for her.
I gotta fake it for you to like enjoy it, so I get what I want. That's not selfish.
when
You're
you- wait,
enjoying it.
when
though.
the girl-
They're enjoying
Orgasm. What is the feeling? Because then, if we know the feeling, then we'll know the reaction to. he's bullying you, eh?
Charlie.
We'll know the reaction to expect. So, if you're coming as a lady, what is the reaction? What do you feel in your body?
The thing is this: for guys, the faking with guys, I would say, okay, let me come to the orgasm itself. For guys, it's actually accompanied by ejaculation. That's, you automatically see that, you know, you can't hide.
Okay.
Do you get it? So for the guy, if he would want to fake, then he would come. Some do come in the women. Some also would try and
out.
hide it. Like they have a way, like they'll be very tactical in that state.
No, but you see-
and do it just to make the woman think, okay, he's going an extra mile or
Let's say this.
longer.
From from a woman's point of view. Usually when a guy comes or when a guy ejaculates, it's obvious. But it's not every time that when a lady comes, you wouldn't see any discharge.
You
Except she squirts.
yes.
But it's not every time that you squirt.
it.
When you come.
It's just wet. Like,
You understand?
just get wet.
You don't. It's not every time that
But-
ladies squirt. So then, it's easier for ladies to fake. That's what I think. You understand? Because if, we can come without squirting or without discharging. I mean, I can moan harder. That I do when maybe I squirt or when I come, and then you think I'm coming. But for a guy, definitely there'll be sperms. Definitely there'll be sperms.
guys
But,
can
Roxanne,
fake it.
wait. How can you not know? How can you not feel that? Okay, this lady is not well. Like I'm not getting her there. Like you will feel it.
No,
You should
I don't
feel
think
it.
every guy will feel it because,
You
as
can
you say,
feel
most
it.
When
of
you're
them,
enjoying it,
For
don't
guys,
you feel it?
for guys,
You do feel it. So
for
when
guys,
she's not enjoying it, you should also feel it.
See, for guys, most of the times, for guys, most of the times, it's not most of the time. For guys, orgasm is climax. Like it's accompanied by ejaculation. That
Okay.
it's outward.
Let me make
But
it this
for-
simple.
The feeling is internal for women.
Okay.
And
Let me
you-
make this
she needs to
simple. Let me
see
make
it.
this simple. So between quickie,
Yeah.
just sex, banging,
Yeah.
and love making, these three, what is the possibility of for the lady of coming in any of these? Like which ones? Like will a lady come in a quickie, in love making, or just banging? Which one is likely to make a lady come? Like which situation? In which situation is likely for a lady to come?
She can come in
All.
three.
So you mean that it's relative?
It's relative.
Okay, because I also think it's
Depending on
relative.
the kind of woman and
And
you know,
the psyche, what
yeah,
the
psyche.
person involved. Because
Yeah.
okay, you can come during a quickie.
Yeah.
Okay, like with your boyfriend or random sex.
No, not just random sex.
But then
my
with someone,
boyfriend,
okay, with a boyfriend,
or
someone you already
I'm
feel
intimate.
you are intimate with.
or with
But
someone
you know that a
I
quickie
like.
is like five minutes and all that, and you can come.
Quickie. The man is horny and
also
like
horny.
see. And before we do the quickie, I should see something that should spark. It should spark like
Something like what?
damn, like bird chest, hair on the chest.
No, but bitches, if you are doing a quickie, let's say right
No,
now,
see.
let's say right now you and him, like you are both horny, and then maybe you just dash to the washroom, and then you want to do
See,
something.
okay, no, let's use this example. He just came out from the bathroom, and now I'm dressing to the office.
Okay.
He came out. I saw it, just like I
Okay,
get
so then-
down
Her
on
turn
him.
She's talking about her
A
turn
turn
on.
on.
and
Okay,
that's
then
it.
down
so
on
with
him.
sex, just normal sex, a lady can also come or not. Because for me, just banging doesn't get it there. And my problem is a lot of guys are in a hurry. There's so much pressure.
To where? Why are you?
That
in
is
a
the
hurry to?
problem, because I don't know if you feel
That's
if you
if
experience.
that's when a guy is being selfish.
The body is there.
If you are
exploring.
in a hurry, that's when a guy is being selfish because
then
the
it
guy's
means a
not
lot of guys
thinking
are being
about.
selfish.
Yeah.
You know,
A
no,
lot of
no,
guys are
see,
selfish.
He is
Guys
only
are
he's only
selfish.
thinking about he's
Himself
only thinking
and how
about how
macho
to
he'll be.
how to yes
Because
enjoy
he's gonna brag
himself.
to his lady, and she was screaming and all
It's
that.
climax with the ejaculation part, and he's gone. He's done. But for a guy not to be selfish, he needs to consider his partner
Okay.
in the process and
Okay.
realize that we are all achieving our set goals and
So
targets.
please, can you tell the guys watching that they should be like you? Because then I think
Oh, no.
I would need a lot of guys to have this kind of mindset. Because even your boyfriend, even like husbands, like, you know, I have a lot of friends, I talk to them and all that. Sometimes they just don't want to. It's like for a man not achieving the sexual climax with his woman is more of a disappointment to him than it's a disappointment to the woman. So you, the woman, you can't afford to be disappointed. You just fake that you like it.
How many men have you heard or have you seen that are disappointed that they didn't come or they didn't have orgasm?
There's a lot of men who
No,
are not
no, no, no,
disappointed
it's
because
Definitely
disappointed.
come.
No.
Why?
No, I'm not talking about the man. No, I'm talking about being disappointed because they both did not achieve climax. And there are likely more men who are not disappointed because there are a lot of women who are faking.
Faking.
There are a lot of women who are faking, and a man will be disappointed maybe because he couldn't keep up
The
or
pace.
stay that longer for a woman.
Okay.
But I think it's not just about you saying,
But I need you to have that intimate, whatever you are telling us. What would you tell a guy that is always in a hurry? The guy that we are both describing right now. You don't want us to see a lot of guys that way.
you should. So I think I would only tell the guys that you should realize right from the onset that you are in this together. So then you all have to achieve your set goals and targets. That is what would make it very. That's what will make it perfect. Like that's what will make it complete. Let me put it in that sense.
Okay.
Because you can't just achieve yours and just forget about the woman.
Okay, so guys, according to
So real men. Real
That is the
men.
word.
Real men.
So we are
Real
talking to
men.
real men. If you're a real man and you are watching this, please, it's about both of you. Get involved. Just don't go and just bang, bang, bang and go and brag about it. Come together. Have talk. And for me personally, to add to that, you don't always have to, sometimes you don't always have to, as a guy, you don't times
Really?
just for the no, what I'm saying is that because you see there's an imbalance. Because out of 10 sexual intercourses, like 7 of the men will come. 7 or 70% will are sure that they will come. But then the other 3%, what about the women?
So
Let me finish.
finish.
So I'm thinking, I'm very passionate about this.
Attack there.
No, this is not an attack. But then in let's say 100% sexual intercourses, 80% of the men there's an assurance that they will ejaculate, they will come. But then there's a smaller percentage of women who are not sure they will even come, who don't even know what coming feels like, who don't even know
That's
what to
true.
expect.
That's
so
true.
then I'm saying that men out there, since yours is rest assured most of the time, dedicate some time, listen to what Oheniba is saying, talk to your lady, make it about her sometimes, and you both explode and it's more wonderful, you know. Okay, but I have my top 3 sex tips, but before I go into that, I have a quick question for you, and you need to answer.
Oh,
You need to answer.
Upon another question.
Yes, that one is a quick one. Quick answer.
Okay.
So, what is your cum face?
Really?
Yeah. When you're coming, what is your reaction? Especially your cum face. What is your face like? Do you moan? Do you scream? Like I want us to know.
You want me to do it?
You can use him as I don't know, a model or you know.
Okay.
Well, yeah. just what? Because you know sometimes people don't know. So if you tell us how you are when you're coming, then if I'm also behaving that way, I'm like, oh, okay, this is it.
But she's going to fake it right now.
Wait, what is your cum face, Oheniba?
I think I need to record it.
No. Okay, let me make it easy. Do you have a straight face? Do you moan? And if you moan, how do you moan? How do you moan during
How
sex?
do I moan?
Yeah.
I don't have
How
one.
do I moan? You're even moaning.
I'm still thinking about it.
You're still thinking
I'm
about
still
it.
thinking about it.
Like, well, how do you pant? Do you grunt? Do you
Oh,
moan?
you'd have to pant. Sorry,
So how do you
press
pant?
in the moon.
Are you shy?
I can't
Okay,
figure
nah.
out a sound.
So you tell me, do you moan or do you scream? Because you are the one saying you are scratching
Okay,
and
okay,
you are holding and
She'll be
I-
dramatic. This girl.
use him, man. Okay, so back to my question. What sounds do you make when you are feeling it? You know, not necessarily orgasm, but you know, you feel something when there's penetration.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel when you you know, the dick is getting inside and coming out, like great strokes? How do you moan? Okay, when you are entering, how do you moan?
You need to
Like you
know.
enter, wait, no, not even moan. You enter. The pussy is warm, soft, tight. Like, what do you do? Like,
You just inhale.
let's inhale. And what? Hey, I'm still inhaling.
For,
though.
process, for time, for time, and just just drop it gently.
And then so what? You just keep inhaling.
No. That's like the
Beginning.
the fair warning.
So then when she's also moaning back, how do you feel? How do you moan to shear her?
How do
Okay.
you,
For instance,
Hey, you like
I'm
that.
in the doggy position.
Okay.
And he has grabbed my hair, he's got my hair, my ass is all round up in his face.
Okay, do you like spanking?
My favorite.
Okay, so we've all flirted before. At a point in time when you're flirting with someone or you're talking with someone that you like, there comes a time where sex positions come in, right? Like you discuss your favorite sex position, your spot and stuff. And when someone tells you their favorite sex position, definitely means that is the position that gets them the best sensation, right? You're welcome to Let's Talk About Sex right here on Pulse Ghana. My name is Roxanne and I'm your host. Tonight, as you can see, we've got 3 guests in the house. I'll let them introduce themselves and we'll go for a break. Okay, so starting here.
Greetings, I'm Ama. I'm a yoga instructor and a yoni enthusiast.
Wow, yoga, yoni.
Hello viewers, I'm Timmy.
The only gentleman. Okay, Timmy. Okay, that's all you want them to know.
That's for now.
All right, and our sexy, dapper, beauty.
Hi, I'm AJ Pounds, an actress, a commercial model, a student, a mother, and then
Ooh. And then
sex and what's crime?
sex, professor. Oh,
No, not professor. I enjoy sex.
I love that.
Nice.
She enjoys sex. So guys, you're watching Let's Talk About Sex, powered by Pulse Ghana. My name is Roxanne once again, and I'm your host. We'll be right back after this break. It is why you be so acrobatics and so sex positions. Where is the ideology coming from? I'll start with you since you are the guy.
It depends on your spa.
Okay.
If she loves it her way, there's a certain way you have to follow her when she's doing it.
Okay.
And you know, we have the different side of sex positions. We have
Like you're a novice. That's what I'm trying to know. Like, how would you know that? Okay, this position will get me here.
The first time I broke my virginity, I was so anxious. I wanted to find out how this sex thing I've heard feels like.
Okay.
And this guy was just doing the Bible thing.
Oh,
The,
you see, I like that. She said the Bible thing. We'll come to that.
and I was like, no.
Which one is the Bible thing?
As in you lying down. Is that all you can do? What is it? The first I was painful.
Okay.
I was, he had to pull me, and I was just going back, up and forth, and I was like, hey, this thing is painful. Until I think few days after, I had to beg him actually to break my virginity because I was
You were curious. I think
I was naive. I was like, baby, you know what? Let's try this sex thing. That guy was spoiled already.
And they always spoiled before us.
Yes, that guy was spoiled already. And I thought after senior high school, I can just, experience this thing my friends were always talking about. And first time I forced him, I didn't enjoy that.
So it was
so
painful.
Very painful.
So what position did you do? The missionary.
missionary.
Okay, your first one, Timmy, what was the position?
Missionary.
And Ama, like for you, let's say just the same way, like how did the idea of sex positions come to you? Or you two was just missionary?
I think like all of us, we probably
Did
at
the
some point when we
missionary.
were young watched porn. We've
Okay.
seen other
alright.
people
Okay.
or some kind of way. I don't know about you all, but I've like walked in on cousins.
Oh! Sex,
I
I've
I have never.
Oh
it's been like a
I
dream. Like
At that time, I didn't know porn.
wow, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know porn.
Oh, see, in America, when we were young, like probably about 10 or 11 o'clock at night, it was known, like it was this channel called Cinemax, and you knew like
It was going to
it
happen.
was going. Your parents are asleep, they're out. You know, your cousins, you're all at each other's house.
Yes, that's
You
it.
know,
Are you kidding me?
I even had like friends. Okay, so I had a friend, and her sister was like a teenager, and we were probably about 9 or 8. And she literally, I walked in on her. A guy had her picked up on the wall, and they were 9 or 10. So this is how you learn sex position.
Okay. So for me, my first time was also like, well, I was also curious, right? Because everybody was talking about sex, and I'm like, okay, this must be great. So I was like, let's do it. And it was painful. So I was like, okay, sex is overrated. This is not nice. Like, and it was missionary. I mean, I couldn't even try and like doggy or whatever. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
We were doing this missionary thing, and he was like, "Oh, so you turn and let's do something else." I was like, "Hey, turn, say you turn us in this calabash thing."
Oh, okay. Which one is calabash?
You the lady turn and you raise your ass.
Okay,
you
the
know.
arch.
Yes.
And yoga, that's puppy pose.
Oh,
Puppy
you-
pose.
A puppy pose, and you get down.
Down.
Your ass is
Eyes will
up,
be like-
your arch, your back is arched. It's
And that's the puppy
And it
pose
was
and the
nice.
calabash.
It was hitting me right there.
Arch, like, I mean, like the doggy. Our arch, and he
This
hits
is
me,
not
I'm like,
doggy. This is not doggy. Like this, and this is your ass, and that one will be like. And you have the one.
But that is like a very
It's
deep
a-
penetration.
Yeah,
It should be
it's
painful,
very-
right?
it's
No,
one
like-
that you
Okay,
can
Angel, like I know where you're
orgasm.
coming from. If you say
that kind of thing.
Tim,
It was nice.
Tim, what are the types of sex positions that you can think of? Which type do you try or do you do?
Most times I prefer the doggy.
Why?
I feel like all men, they just love doggy.
Why?
It's
Do you know I love
free stress. It's feel of stress. Like
No,
if
but
you don't
see,
stress
I
yourself
love
on it.
doggy, yeah, but for me,
No, so we like me naturally, like you know, sometimes when you're banging a bigger girl,
Someone
you
with
don't,
big ass.
Yeah.
you don't have to go missionary. That won't work. Definitely,
Why?
it will never work.
no, but I think that's easier. You don't have to carry
No,
her. You don't have to.
even. There are some stuff you don't have to do. You don't even have to carry.
But then she's
spread.
lying down. Which one
You
is?
know, missionary. You sleep, then open your leg, and some you sleep and you raise your leg.
And
Hey,
if
so
she's
those are-
heavy,
Uh-huh.
she
Yeah,
might
when
not
she's
be able
heavy.
to, you know, probably.
You need to
if your
lift
calf
her.
is big,
Yeah.
she can't just
Lift
hold
them.
and just be there, you
that
know,
makes
counting the
sense.
ceiling. Whatever.
So okay, so you're trying to say that even with missionary, so we all agree that missionary is like the basis.
Basic.
That is the
Basic.
basis, yeah.
So and even with that, there are different types because
Yes.
I know that
Different.
you have variations. You can be lying down, your legs are across his shoulders.
Sometimes your legs are here.
Yeah, that's what
on
I'm
And
the
saying.
your
shoulders.
pussy-
And you have this. Is it 90 degrees?
No.
Okay, which one is that? The one that you put the pillow under your
No,
back.
no. You will be just lying there as a missionary, and your legs will be on the guy's shoulders.
Shoulders.
Oh, yeah. So
That
you're
kind of
just
thing.
kind
So
of
you,
like,
But that's some like really.
And 85, right?
It's
45
45.
degrees.
Hey,
Yes, that is
Hey,
nice.
people, so who is measuring this?
Hey. So
From
you,
where?
you have. So if you have a big
It's 90, yeah?
That's 45. It will be on his shoulders, and you hold your legs like if your legs are tiny, your legs are not like mine. Sorry. Then it will be light. It will be like broomsticks on
Hey,
his shoulders.
see,
So you
these are
just
the
hold-
people that I
The
remember
lights
like
are
construction as a
I'm a man.
you know.
pull the compass out.
Okay. Do we have people's specific positions? Like, let's say, okay, this position is for tall people. This position is for shorter people. This position is for bigger or smaller
don't think
people.
so.
Or everybody can.
Everybody can.
Now, Timmy, describe your crazy positions. We want to know.
Just
We want to
one.
imagine you in the
Just
bedroom.
one.
Just okay. Give us one. Let's see how freaky you are.
Okay.
We need to know. You're a man. We have to.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're a woman, I hold you down, then I take your.
You hold. Okay.
I hold you down, then I take your knee down here.
As in your legs
Then
and
your
knee.
pussy will pop up. Like,
Whoa.
Wait.
Wait.
So is the head down here?
no, you there.
No.
Where is
She's
the
lying
lady's head?
down.
Where-
You're like this.
Oh.
You're like this, then I take
Okay,
your
the
leg
knees
here.
are
here.
here.
Then your
Okay.
pussy is here. So it's just you.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds intense.
Yes. So are you eating and?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? I'm imagining how you be hitting it. Are you sitting or you're
You're
lying?
eating and then he's
You are
doing
like this.
You're like what? Okay, so oh, now that's some crazy shit.
You're Nigerian?
Right. Describe it if you don't know the name. We are all learning because
Exactly.
my favorite. Did I mention mine?
No, you didn't.
Okay. My favorite is like from the back, not necessarily doggy, because for me, I'm not really good with the arch. I'm now learning because sometimes I can do this, and then when it hits so hard, I'll be like, what is that? That's too much.